Last 30 minutes was a big waste of time, but this one won't be. I'm going to check real quick and make sure things sound okay.
Are they sounding or we blasting?
I think it's okay. It looks like it's okay. We're just going to keep going. If it doesn't sound good, I apologize to all of our listeners. All fucking teen of you.
All right, let's roll into this. Greg, tell us what FAQ stands for.
It stands for frequent answers and questions.
Thank you, Greg Lloyd. I'm happy to be here with you. I'm going to touch your hand. No, I'm not, because we just did that earlier, and it was magical. It was weird again. Tonight, we have a full house. We got a very special guest.
Tanner's here?
Nick Holguin. Tammy Tanner?
Danny Tanner,
Who's Tammy?
a.k.a.
Yes, I know.
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
We have Mr. Howdy Do himself.
Howdy do.
And finally, we have Colorado's favorite dirtbag, Nick DiCarlo.
That's me.
This is episode 26 of the Fat Cast. And if you didn't know, Fat is a show where we talk about a lot of random topics and we're well thought out and articulated. Other ones, we just end up changing gears and talk about orange juice or something of the sort for about 20 minutes. We're going to talk about a lot today.
What do we have on deck?
We're going to talk about how Cleveland isn't going to be smoking anymore. We're going to talk about some guy who tried to... What? What, Nick?
What? Johnny Manziel.
Who's John?
Did you say who's Johnny Manziel?
Who's Johnny Manziel?
Oh my god, that's a sports box topic.
He is.
He's just a really bad quarterback that for some reason a lot of people think he's a celebrity.
Is he important now?
No.
Yeah, kind
Well,
of.
yeah,
I mean, he is their starting quarterback. Yeah.
Yesterday.
He's just a really bad quarterback.
He gets demoted and then he gets put back as a start. Are you serious?
We're going to talk about overused phrases of 2015. Nick, thank you. We're going to talk about overused phrases of 2015. We're going to do a little bit of Would You Rather, Yahoo.
Stupid.
What else, Matt?
Are you done?
Why is that me?
Are you done?
Oh, Nick, it wasn't me.
He did a silent thing. He threw something into your drink. It was silence. You have to respond in the same way. You can fart if you want to fart, Nick.
Only if it's silent though, and not smelly.
We start every single episode off with a quick talk about a certain... We just did this a second ago, and it was so good. This time, it's fucking awful. It's just, you guys should all just sit and think about how bad you guys are at this, okay? For the last 25 episodes, we've been talking about a letter of the week. This
That's
week,
been 26 episodes.
the last 25.
Yes, the last 25.
Boom, 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 boom.
This week, we're on to the letter Z. Nick Holguin, I'm going to let you talk now.
Uh-oh.
What does Z stand for?
Z, my friend, stands for zombies.
And
And zippers. I like to unzip her pants.
Victor, what do you got to say about zombies?
Well, they're pretty fun to kill in games. My greatest memory of zombies is me wanting to play Call of Duty, but you only wanted to play the zombies over and over and over and over and over and over again. It just never seemed to end. And yeah,
that was your favorite memory?
zombies in a Call of Duty game makes no sense to me.
So you don't really like zombies then?
I don't
I
like
ruined it for
them
you.
in the games, but I like zombie like movies. I think those are cool. What's your favorite zombie movie?
World War Z. That's my favorite.
Agree.
Mine too.
Yeah, I like World War Z too. Let's go on.
Sweet.
I can't think. What's your second favorite zombie movie?
The
Yeah, there's not really a second.
I know, right?
Dawn of the Dead, maybe.
World War Z.
Shaun of the Dead was really good.
Shaun of the Dead.
You can't just
Okay.
ask it in the form of World War Z.
Yeah,
Did you guys see the
maybe a
movie
sequel.
Warm Bodies?
I'm Ron
Yeah,
Burgundy.
that's
Ooh,
alright.
I saw the first half of that.
I just think the chicken.
I
is
wanted
really
to see the
hot.
second half.
Oh yeah, that was a
She
good
is
movie.
so hot.
I love when chicks look like
Oh,
zombies.
God, man.
She
She was a zombie.
Did you even see the first half,
I
Nick?
like to unzip her.
You didn't, did you?
Nope.
Zipper zombies?
Was I Am
Unzip.
Legend a zombie movie?
That's definitely
Yeah.
a
Well,
zombie
I think
movie.
they were more like
Yeah.
vampires though, because they could only come out at night. Remember?
Oh yeah, they were weird.
They were like
But-
a weird zombie vampire.
They're like super fast.
They could think, you know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's how it was in World War Z.
They didn't think in World War Z though, and they could come
And
out
they
in the
could come out
daytime. That's not at all how it was.
No, Nick, not even close.
But they were super fast.
Okay, then yes, they did share that one trait.
And then in Dying Light, the video game, they only came out. They got really strong at night, and it was scary.
Dying Light, the video game, is easily one of my favorite zombie movies of all time. On to zippers, Nick. We can't do this with 5 people. There's no.
Yeah.
Okay, I
There's
have
no-
some thoughts on zippers. Zippers are a very, very good invention.
Attractive.
You ever own a pair of jeans that have a button fly? You guys, this is very serious business, and I'd appreciate if you took it seriously.
Button flies are pain.
Yeah, exactly. They're the worst. You ever had button fly jeans?
The bottom ones can suck my dick.
Yes,
Because they're not buttoned, so they might as well be doing something.
But I hate when zippers try to suck my dick because that's the worst.
That's
Yeah,
painful.
that hurts.
It's painful.
That hurts.
love hurts.
Yes.
Love
But
hurts.
sometimes-
and zippers.
It's a good hurt.
Isn't it like, I think the funniest thing though is if you go up to somebody and you say
Unzip their
something,
pants.
but you do the zipper sound. So you're like, hey, is anybody hungry?
Have you,
You know,
noticed?
like I always do that to like Kelly with just like random things or just like, hey, like you ready to go out tonight? You know, and it's just such a funny sound.
Hey,
to do
I have
after
diarrhea.
Well, I don't know.
Have you guys noticed that the down zipper pants sound, which sounds like this, isn't as good as the up zipper pants sound, which sounds like this?
Yeah.
What does it sound like, Nick?
Because that's what happens when
Wait, do it again. I don't know. That sounded the same to me.
the viewers will hear better than you, Nick, unless you want to go put your head right next to Matt's crotch, which will make for entertaining television for a certain crowd of people,
Maybe, yeah.
like Greg Lloyd.
So that was it? Zippers and zombies?
Zebras? I mean, zoos? What else do you want to talk
Are you
about?
guys
What do
done
think of
talking
zippers
yet?
On, like the back of girls' dresses.
I don't know. It's funny. Let's have that sound effect for
Right.
everything.
I mean,
Gotta let him
What?
talk and finish talking before you ask something to someone else, Nick. That's how this game
Changing the
works.
subject.
I thought this was fact.
It is fact. It's not
Frequent.
interrupt everyone
Frequently.
frequently.
Answering questions.
Frequently
not-
interrupted
yeah.
questions.
All right, guys.
It's like I have
off
something
to a
to
real
say.
great start.
I have something to say.
News, YouTube. We gotta get our little sound thing going here. Oh, now you guys are quiet.
Okay, so
Now you guys are fucking quiet.
We're just waiting patiently.
we were waiting for you to say something, Matt.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were done talking.
You didn't?
Nope.
Because usually. There we go. Sky News music from 2008 to 2009.
Sky News.
What's Sky News?
Hey, I have an
I don't
International
fucking know.
news.
What's your interesting fact, Nick?
This is the original. Oh no, it's not.
Thanks, Nick. Thank you
right.
very much.
Okay, so on to shit news. Nick, why do we call it shit news?
Because it's shitty. It's real shitty.
It's real shit.
It is real shitty. Speaking of things that aren't shitty, though, the U.S. is going to ban all soaps and products that have microbeads.
Why?
Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Because they're just little pieces of plastic
Those are things you put in
that
your
you can swallow. No, those are beads. That you can swallow.
Okay.
They go down the drain. Fish start eating them. They die. They're really fucking bad.
Wow.
Microbeads?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they put like in the soaps that are supposed to exfoliate your skin?
They put them in condoms now too.
What?
In the condoms?
They have like beads. Beaded condoms.
Wait.
That's
so
ribs, Nick.
Why? Okay, if we're
And if they ban ribs, we're all screwed.
why again are they banishing these microbeads from?
Because my understanding is that the companies are actually taking plastic trash and taking a part of it and putting it into their products so they can sell it and make whole new products based on it. But it's because they're not environmentally
It's
friendly
very bad for the
all.
environment. The fish eat it. Then you know how the food chain works.
But what are the microbeads
They're little bits of plastic that's in
that we're
soaps and-
scrubbing into ourselves?
Yeah.
Is that
No,
good?
we're scrubbing it onto ourselves. They're coming off our bodies, going down the drain, and then going into the sea.
Really? Why is it going straight to the sea though?
Where do you think all of our gray water goes?
Isn't it supposed to go into a system that cleans the water out?
And then eventually
Yes, it's called the
it-
ocean.
Yeah.
And then
And then it goes to
eventually
the
we
ocean.
send it off to rivers and stuff. Yeah, we
Yeah.
do the best we can to clean it. But the point is that we can't clean out all these little tiny microbeads, and all the fish eat them. And now they're in all
That's
the
real
fish.
bad for the fish.
And then we catch the fish, and then we eat the fish, and then yeah, it just goes up the chain.
Up the chain. Starting with us, ending with us.
Trophic change, baby.
That's weird.
Wheel keeps turning. Never stops turning.
This plastic adds to the vast quantity floating throughout the world's ocean in a recent study finding that up to 90% of the planet's seabirds have pieces of plastic in their guts.
Ooh.
Not saying that all came from microbeads. I'm sure some of them came from six-pack little plastic thingies, you know.
And just
Well,
six
maybe
packs.
birds shouldn't be so stupid.
Yeah, like is it our fault that birds just eat whatever the fuck is in the ocean?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
it is kind of our
It
fault.
is.
Yeah.
It is completely our fault. Because your skin has to be just a little bit softer at night
I want it to be softer.
when you touch yourself.
That's right.
The next piece of news: Cleveland. You have to be 21 to smoke.
Nothing
yeah.
good is in Cleveland.
What?
Nothing good is in Cleveland.
That's the thing. All the shitty things are in Cleveland. Like
Yeah.
the Browns, LeBron James.
Yep.
Ah, good joke.
Yep.
Yeah, those are 2 sports jokes back to back.
Yep.
Ooh, you're on a roll.
The Indians? Who are who are they?
That's
Are they?
racist.
What?
They're a baseball team.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that did sound real racist, Nick.
Everything bad's in Cleveland. Yeah, the Indians. Well, baseball.
That's all you gotta say about it. What do you think, Victor? Tell me what you think.
About smoking?
Should you be
Consumer
able to smoke
causing?
at 18 or 21?
I think you should just not smoke at all because it causes cancer. And it's pretty much proven, and yet people still
Yeah.
amaze me by doing it.
Yeah, just
But
like
so
hookah.
does drinking.
True,
does
like soda's
breathing
drinking,
the
but
air in China.
I mean, I guess you could say the same. Like I was to say, how many people drink and don't get liver cancer compared to the ones that drink and do get liver cancer? And then let's compare how many people smoke and get liver and lung cancer. But do you think it's probably like close to the same ratio?
Do you think the 3-year difference, forcing people to be 21 first?
No, because
gonna do
even
anything?
at 18, you still have 13-year-olds getting cigarettes, and I see high school kids smoking cigarettes all the time. And
I
don't give
see
a
high
fuck.
school kids smoking cigarettes, and I think, man, they're cool.
18 to 21.
I'd be like them.
Yeah, I see high school kids, and
They're
I'm like,
rebels.
yeah, they're cool. I can't wait to go to high.
What do you think they talk like?
That's how we talk.
That's
But
never
yeah,
good.
18 to 21, that doesn't mean anything. Just like I think they should lower the drinking age from 21 to 18 because
21 to.
it doesn't matter. Like, hey, join the army at 18 and kill yourself. But you can't
Fight
drink
for
till
your
21.
country
And
at
now
18.
apparently we're going to say you can't smoke also till you're 21. But please join the military and go and fucking, fight for your country and kill some Durkas. Like,
That sounded racist.
I think that-
Was that a baseball team reference?
yeah, in the Middle East. But,
Game was a blowout.
Jesus.
but I'm
Anyway,
But yeah, back to that. I don't think it means anything to delay it 3 years. I think it's just stupid.
So I think they should leave it the same.
Yeah, just
Maybe
banish-
lower it to
Make it
16.
illegal to smoke, or just lower it to 16. Like, who gives a fuck? People are stupid and they're still gonna smoke.
Just put it in like have its own little like little mini concession stands
Yeah.
set up. That
Yeah.
are
You want some
squares,
bubble gum
apparently.
or do you want some camel
camel gum?
toe?
How old were you when you first figured out what camel toe meant, Victor?
Oh man, I
he
think
was
that
22,
like
ladies and gentlemen.
15, 16. Yeah, 15, 16.
Do you think that's actually a thing, or do you think it's just like
What's actually the thing?
Well, it is a
It's
thing.
definitely a thing. I've
it,
seen
it is a thing? But I
I've seen
remember.
the
I
pictures
think
on the
we've all
internet.
seen the pictures.
Well, I know, but I feel like there has to be a bikini or something involved. Is my
I can
point.
pull 'em up on
I feel
my
like
phone. I don't see.
Well,
I feel like the internet tried to make it into a thing of it's a type of vagina, but it's not.
I think.
Oh no, it's definitely just a
Just referring
artifact
Yeah,
of the
it's
panties
just-
Too tight.
slash.
Yeah, too tight of pants, underwear, and I think every girl at one point in her life has a camel toe.
And that's what makes America great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's what makes America.
Land
great.
of equal opportunity. Every girl can get a camel toe in
That
America.
was almost a really good quote to just stop by.
But I think there are certain toes that are better than other toes at getting camel toes, though. Like, there's probably certain ones.
There
that
are like the black holes that just
like-
suck everything.
Exactly. Like, there's just some that
The
just
Hoovers.
can make a camel toe out of like different pairs of underwears, and then there's just some who can only get a camel toe with a certain pair of underwear. Like,
And a certain
there's
like
ones more
dampness.
talented than others, you know.
And then there's the dreaded moose knuckle. That's
yeah,
not
the
great.
moose knuckle is just that goes to unattractiveness.
So there was a. Hey, on to something more serious, okay? Let's see you put a spin on this.
More
one,
serious
Victor.
than moose knuckles
Yeah.
and camel toes?
Together.
I don't know if we can go that serious, Matt.
The camel toe and a moose toe met and they had babies. What would we call them?
Elephant. Elephant knuckles.
Elephant.
Elephant knuckles.
She's got an elephant knuckle.
That's massive. An elephant knuckle.
All right, Matt, we're getting serious.
All right,
what's
serious
coming up?
A preschool teacher.
How did,
It's not.
Was it a woman? Was she wearing too tight yoga pants?
Did she have a...
was she a gym teacher?
Yep.
No, I just said she was a preschool teacher.
Yeah.
They don't have gym in preschool.
Was she a recess teacher?
All right, man.
So this preschool teacher in France
Ooh.
was attacked by an ISIS terrorist with a pair of shears. They said he ran away. Police tried to hunt him down. Figure out who he was. There's a 3-day manhunt for this guy. And then he admitted that it never happened and he just made it up for attention.
Sorry.
Can you say that one more time?
Some guy just made up.
I don't know what shears are.
Yeah, what are shears?
They're like scissors.
Fucking
They're
retards.
big scissors. Big scissors, guys.
Okay.
Cutting down trees.
Hold on one
ISIS
second. Hold on one second.